Okay, so on the previous class, we discussed about the sounds that are made by different creatures, right? So we studied about snakes. The snakes make the hissing sound. Bees makes the buzzing sound. Cats makes mew, and the parrots used to talk. Now, on the page number 7, on the page number 7, the next portion is you can see over there some of the names of some of the animals are given over there. The names of some of the animals are given over there. So let's find out what sound these animals make. Let's find out what sounds these animals make. So see the lion again. You have the lion. You know the lion is there. So what is the sound that a lion makes? What is the sound that a lion makes? What is the sound? Yeah, the lion roars, right? The lion makes a roaring sound. It is so loud that it could be heard to a long distance. So the lions make the roaring sound. The lions make the roaring sound. Number two, the elephants. Elephants do what? Elephants. The elephants trumpet, right? The elephants do trumpet. The elephants do trumpet. Donkeys, donkeys. So what does the donkeys do? Like, what does the donkey do now? What sound does the donkey make? The donkey makes the bra. No, the sound that donkeys make is bra, B-R-A-Y, bra. What about monkeys? Monkeys, yeah, they just chatter, right? The monkeys chatter. The cows makes low. The sound is called low. And the bears make the growling sound. The bears make the growling sound. Yeah. That you can study for yourself. Lions roar, elephants trumpet, donkeys bray, monkeys chatter, cows low, bears growl. Okay, that's the sound they make. Can you all repeat it once? We have noted down. Can you repeat it?
Sir.
Yeah, repeat it. Just say.
Lions.
Yeah.
Lions will roar.
Okay, then let's continue. Let's continue. Maybe your voice is not audible. Let's continue to the next portion. Okay, next portion. So there here we can see something for us to study about bees. Something for us to study about bees. So here it says bees live in colonies, or it's also called as hives, of 50,000 bees on an average. So whenever you see a bee colony, just give me 1 second. Here it says the bees live in colonies or hives of 50,000 bees on an average. So whenever you see a beehive, you need to realize there could be around 50,000 bees. There could be how many? Around 50,000 bees. Number two, bees have an inborn ability to communicate. So there is a special ability the bees are having. They have this inborn ability to communicate. They have this inborn ability to communicate. Now, bees' language is a language of smell and dancing. So, what is the language? There is a language of smell and dancing. Bees sting only in self-defense, like the snakes. The bees sting only in self-defense. As a self-defense only, they used to sting. After stinging, a bee dies instantly. So, what happens to a bee after it stings someone? Yeah, it dies immediately. It stings and it dies immediately. A bee sting is painful. A bee sting is painful. If you have experienced bee sting, you would have realized that a bee sting is painful. When stung by a bee, one should remove the stinger. It's called the stinger as quickly as possible. So what you have to do? Once you are stung by a bee, once you are stung by a bee, you should remove the stinger as quickly as possible. The use of an ice pack reduces the swelling and the pain of a bee sting. So use of an ice pack reduces the swelling of a swelling and the pain of a bee sting. Maybe you can read it with me together. Bees live in colonies or hives of 50,000 bees on an average. Bees have an inborn ability to communicate. Bees language is a language of smells and dancing. Bees sting only in self-defense. After stinging a bee dies instantly. A bee sting is painful. When stung by a bee, one should remove the stinger as quickly as possible. The use of an eye pack reduces the swelling and the pain of a bee sting. Now you have a crossword, kind of a crossword puzzle to do it by yourself. You can do it in your textbook and send me the photo of what you have done. And make sure you are filling up all the portions that are allotted in your textbook. Okay, the question answers you should write separately. True or false, you should write in your textbook. And Monday you have the exam. So before the exam, you should send to me all that you have done on your textbook. So textbook works are really compulsory. So how to find out the answers for this crossword puzzle? Now, if you do not know the answer for one question, you can continue doing the other one. So another question would give you a clue of the previous one. That's how a crossword puzzle works. Like it has the crossword and it has the down one. So number one is like the children learn to move like this on four limbs before they walk. That is the cross one. So children learn to move like this on four limbs before they can walk. So find out the answer. I'm not telling you the answer. You find out the answer and send to me. Number two, reptile. That the answer is given a snake. A snake, the reptile. A reptile. The answer is given snake. Three, the boy got malaria because he was dashed by mosquitoes. Past participle of the verb bite. An action word is called verb. So you need to find out to bite. So what is the past participle of to bite, and you will have the answer for the third question for across. Now, question number five: rice fields are known as dish. Rice fields are known as dish. So you can find out the answer. Then down, when you look up on the down, question number one: a fruit with a hard covering. A fruit with a hard covering. I can give you a clue. In Kerala, you can find a lot of such fruit in Kerala, Andhra, and at many places. So this fruit has a hard covering, and most fruits does not have that, but this fruit has a hard covering. And again, a reptile. A reptile. So find out what is this reptile. Again, down. You got an answer before, so maybe you can copy it. Question number three, a metal. Question number three, a metal. Find out what is a metal. Question number four, part of the body. A part of the body. Okay, that you can find it out. What you have to do is, if you are unable to find, if you are unable to find the answer of one question, don't stop there and go. Try to solve the other questions like our life. So sometimes we don't get the answer for everything, but ultimately we will find it out. So same manner, don't try to find out all the answers all together. Sometimes for question number one you may not get the answer, but you may get the answer for question number two. Question number three you may not get, but question number five you will get. So whatever the answers just write them down with a pencil, and then what you can do, once you do whatever is known, the unknown will be automatically known to you. That's the way how a crossword puzzle. Let's move forward to part three. Let's move forward to part three. An old gray-haired man. Okay, that is where the portion starts. When you fall ill or get hurt, you usually go to your doctor if you live in a city or town. So most of you fall ill, or so it's very common that people just fall ill or gets hurt, right? People fall ill or gets hurt usually. And what we do when we are getting hurt or falling ill, we immediately go to a doctor. And that is only possible if you're living in a city or town. Because if you are living in a village, yeah, in the second line it mentions, but in most villages, doctors are not easily available. But if you go to a village, there are not sufficient doctors. And sometimes what happens, there will be these village doctors, so-called doctors. They may not have the original degree. They would have been working in a hospital or somewhere for some years, and with the knowledge they receive from there, they becomes a doctor in the village. So people are also happy because they have to give less money, and they don't have to go to the city, but they are not the real doctors, because only a doctor knows the real prescription, the clear prescription of a medicine, and only he can suggest the correct medicine. Because why? They have got the experience, they have studied for around 5 years with the practical training. With all that, they got a clear idea about how the human body functions and all such things. But the person who does not got the experience, and the person who does not got the clear study, won't be able to give a real won't be able to prescribe the proper medicines, and could make the people in trouble. Sometimes the medicines could give you many harm. The way the medicine function, we do not know. Sometimes you have a sickness, you take a small medicine and you are healed. So that's the way a medicine can function. But we do not know to what organs these medicines are affecting, how far they are affecting. So it is always advisable to go to a doctor and get the medicine. So let's go again once again. When you fall ill or get hurt, you usually go to a doctor if you live in a city or town. But in most villages, doctors are not easily available. So villagers usually go to the village medicine man for help. This is what happens with the Raja. Here again, in Raja's case, they went to a village man. This is what happens with Raja too. Raja's grandparents think that the bee sting on his finger is a snake bite. So what they are thinking? Yeah, since Raja is having a bee sting, they thought that it is a snake bite. His grandfather picks him up and runs across the fields to the house of a medicine man. So his grandfather picks him up and runs across the fields to the house of a medicine man. The medicine man convinces them that Raja's life is in danger. So the medicine man convinces him that the medicine man convinces them what? Raja's life is in danger because of the poisonous snake bite. Because of the poisonous snake bite, Raja's life is in danger. That is what the the old man convinced the grandparents. Raja's finger stops hurting before the medicine man gives him any treatment. So Raja's finger stops hurting before the medicine man gives him any treatment. But Raja does not tell anyone this. The medicine man makes Raja's grandparents believe that Raja is safe because of his treatment and mantra. So even before the old man started to do the treatment, Raja received the no, Raja got rid of the pain. The pain has already gone even before even before the old man started to do anything. I mean, even before he started to do any treatment, Raja already got rid of the pain. But he didn't say that to anyone. And the medicine man made the parents believe that it was because of his treatment and mantras Raja got healing. Raja's grandfather thanks the medicine man by giving him gifts. But Raja knows that the old man is a liar and has fooled everybody. But Raja understood that the old man is a liar and he has fooled everyone. Okay, let me just read it again. When you fall ill or get hurt, you usually go to your doctor. If you just read it along with me, just read it along with me. When you fall ill or get hurt, you usually go to your doctor if you live in a city or town. But in most villages, doctors are not easily available. So villagers usually go to the village medicine man for help. This is what happens with Raja too. Raja's grandparents think that the bee sting on his finger is a snake bite. His grandfather picks him up and runs across the fields to the house of a medicine man. The medicine man convinces them that Raja's life is in danger because of the poisonous snake bite. Raja's finger stops hurting before the medicine man gives him any treatment. But Raja does not tell anyone this. The medicine man makes Raja's grandparents believe that Raja is safe because of his treatment and mantras. Raja's grandfather thanks the medicine man by giving him gifts. But Raja knows that the old man is a liar and has fooled everybody. Now let's answer these questions. What did grandfather tell the old man to do? What did grandfather tell the old man to do? So what did the grandfather tell the old man to do? Yeah, write down the answers in your notebook. Okay. The grandfather told the old man to cure Raja of a snake bite. So what did the grandfather told the old man? Grandfather told the old man to cure Raja of a snake bite. The grandfather told the old man to cure Raja of a snake bite. Question number 2. What two things did the old man do? What two things did the old man do? Now, what is the answer? Took some vessel, took some water in a vessel. So, what did he do? He took some water in a vessel. And number 2, he recited some mantras. He recited some mantras. So, he took some water in a vessel. Then he recited some mantras. Number 3, why was everyone sad and silent? Why was everyone sad and silent? Everybody was sad and silent because they thought Raja had been bitten by a snake and his life was in danger. So why everyone was sad and silent? Everybody was sad and silent because they thought Raja had been bitten by a snake and his life is in danger. Everybody was sad and silent because they thought Raja had been bitten by a snake and his life is in danger. Number 4. Why did Raja's grandfather send gifts to the old man? Why did Raja's grandfather send gifts to the old man? Why did the Raja's grandfather send gifts to the old man? Grandfather sent gifts to the old man as a reward for curing Raja. So why did Raja's grandfather send gifts to the old man? Grandfather sent gifts to the old man as a reward for curing Raja. Question number 5. Do you think the older man cured Raja? Give reasons for your answer. Do you think the older man cured Raja? No, not at all, right? Raja was not even bitten by a snake, right? It was a bee sting. So, no, the older man did not cure Raja. The older man knew how to cure snake bite, but Raja did not have a snake bite. The older man did, he knew some techniques, but he is not a real doctor. So we can say the older man know a little bit about snake bite, but the Raja did not have a snake bite. He had a bee sting, and his bee sting stopped hurting before the old man washed his finger and gave him water to drink. So even before the old man washed his finger and gave water to drink, he already got rid of the pain. Now, another thing, it doesn't mean the old man know how to cure a snake bite. It only means that in the villages, or already we studied, most of the snakes are not poisonous snakes. Okay, most of the snakes are not poisonous snakes. But the people usually believe that all snakes are poisonous. So whenever there is a snake bite, some will die, some will not die. So anyway, they will take them to such kind of people, and some will get cured. I mean, if it's a not poisonous snake, they will get cured. So they will believe, okay, it is because of the old man's power. But somebody dies, the old man will say like, okay, I couldn't do because it's already time over, something they used to say. So it doesn't mean that the old man knows how to cure the snake bite. It's just a matter of what kind of snake has bitten. Question number 6. If you were Raja, would you keep quiet like him? So that is an answer. That is a question that you have to answer. That is a question that you have to answer. What is the question? If you were Raja, would you keep quiet? So that is a question for all of you. Would you keep quiet? No, you should not be keeping quiet, right? You should talk. Let's move to the next portion. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Question number 1. The old man gave Raja medicine to cure him. The old man gave Raja medicine to cure him. Is it true or false? It's a false, right? It's a false statement. Huh? The old man did not give Raja any medicine to cure him, right? Yeah. Number two, only Raja knew that he had not been bitten by a snake. Only Raja knew that he had not been bitten by a snake. Only Raja knew. It's true. Huh? Only Raja knew. Even the grandfather does not know, the grandmother does not know, the old man also does not know. So only the Raja knew that he had not bitten by a snake. So that again is a true statement. Question number three. Raja's grandfather did not give Raja a chance to tell what had happened to him. So, what is question number three? Raja's grandfather did not give Raja a chance to tell what had happened to him. That is true, right? The grandfather did not give any chance for Raja to talk. He was very busy, so he was like he didn't want Raja to speak, and he somehow want to make sure Raja is in a safe hand. So he did not allow or he did not give chance, not like allowing. He did not give chance for Raja to talk. Number four, as time passed, the pain in Raja's finger stopped. Is it a true statement? Yes, it is a true statement. As time passed, what happened? The as time passed, the pain in Raja's finger stopped. It's a very true. And many times it happens, like when somebody falls down or something or the other happen. If it is not really, created any problem to the body, there will be pain for some time, but eventually the pain will subside and the person will be recovered. But if there is a problem within the body after fall or something, the pain will not subside. The pain will increase, the pain will be there, and then you have to make sure the person is receiving a proper treatment, but not in the case of hitting your head. Okay, whenever you hit a head, if you have a head collision, or if your head is hitting somewhere, then you don't have to wait for the pain relief or anything. You have to immediately go to a doctor, huh? Or to the hospital. But if your body part is hitting and there is a pain for some time, you can wait for some time. If there is not much swelling, if there is the pain is getting reduced, you can be sure that it is not a big problem to your body. Okay, let's learn some new words. Let's learn some new words. We have some new words given over here. You have to find out the opposite word. You have to find out the opposite of those words. Very simple one. Loose. Loose. What is the opposite of loose? Yeah, the opposite of loose is tight. The opposite of loose is tight. Happy. What is the opposite of happy? The opposite of happy is sad. The opposite of happy is sad. What is the opposite of loudly? No, what is the opposite of loudly? Yes, it is silently. The opposite of loudly is silently. Noisy, it's quiet. Noisy, quiet. Young, what is the opposite of young? Yeah, it's old. Opposite of young is old. What is the opposite of safety? Danger. Opposite of safety is danger. Opposite of safety is danger. Is it clear? Yeah. Loose, tight, happy, sad, loudly, silently, noisy, quiet, old, young, safety, danger. Okay, then you can move to this. You should write it in a textbook. Okay, you should write it in a textbook. Now, here are some adjectives given in the column. See, if you are not able to find out the parts of speech, like you have this noun, adjective, verb, all that thing, please try to study by yourself, okay? Because if we are going for that portion, our lessons will not finish. Huh? So, like concerning the basic grammar, if you are struggling for your basic grammar, please go ahead and study. Like in the YouTube also it's available. You can just search parts of speech and you can study and different kinds of sentences. So the basic grammar you need to study by yourself. You need to study by yourself. You won't be able to cover all the basic grammars because we have to move forward. Okay, so whenever a grammatic portion is coming and you do not know that, please go ahead and study by yourself. So here are some adjectives given. Here are some adjectives given. So what is an adjective mean? An adjective is a word that modifies or describes a noun or a pronoun. A word that explains more about a noun. You can say a word that explains more about a noun, like a big. That's a big table. Chocolate. I love chocolate cake. French. Look at my French clock. So these all are examples of adjective. So adjective is basically something that modifies or describes a noun. So here are many adjectives given. Now it is a homework for you. You have to find it out, find it down, which adjective comes for which character. So Raja, was he caring, simple, obedient, affectionate, pretended, superstitious, nervous, innocent, gullible, adventurous, concerned, innocent, clever? So write down the answers for these. Grandparents. Which of the adjectives will match grandparents? And what about old man? Which of the adjectives will match the old man? Find out and answer them. Now again, task number one, you have a task there. You're asked to do some task. I don't recommend you to go to the houses and do it, but you can just do it by your imagination itself. So what they're asking is to visit 10 houses. They're asking you to visit 10 houses and find out how the people will respond when they have a snake bite or a dog bite. Will they go to a private doctor? Will they go to a magician? Will they go to a hospital? Or will they sit in the hall without doing anything? Now, you don't have to go to different houses for doing this assignment, but think about the neighbors who are living nearby. Think about 10 neighbors who are living nearby, and you can write by yourself like what they would do when they have a snake bite or a dog bite. Okay, we are there will be test paper on Monday, and we are moving to the end of our lesson. And if you have any doubt, you can check in the YouTube again. There will be different classes, not with other teachers also. So if any doubt, you can go ahead and do it. And there are some portions left will be left out that I will not be covering, that you have to study by yourself. Now, let's see over here. What is a verb? Here again, adjective you already saw. Now, what is a verb? Huh? What is a verb? So you have regular verbs and irregular verbs. That the thing that we are going to study right now. That is called regular verbs and irregular verbs. So there is something called regular verbs and irregular verbs. Before going to regular or irregular verbs, let's see what is a verb. A word used to describe an action, state, or occurrence. Okay, so let's see some more definition. Verbs are word that shows an action. Huh? It's an action. Verbs are words that shows an action. So simple definition is verbs are words that shows an action, or a word or phrase that describes an action, condition, or experience. So we simply, understand it's an action. Verbs are kind of actions. See, here you have different sentences having different verbs. Grandmother was shocked. See, page number 11, question, regular verbs, page number 1, number 1, question number 1 or point number 1. Grandmother was shocked to see the snake in the coconut shell. Grandmother was shocked. So what is the verb over here? Yeah, the action is shocked. So grandmother is a subject. And what did the subject do? She was shocked. So shocked is the verb. So why was she shocked? She saw a snake. She saw a snake. So snake could be the object. So grandmother was shocked to see the snake. So grandmother is the subject, and what did the subject do, or what happened with the subject? The subject got shocked. So shocked is the verb. And who is the reason for such an action? It is the snake. So snake is the object. So at least understand the verb. So grandmother was shocked to see the snake in the coconut shell. So shocked is the verb. Point number 2, she called out to grandfather. She called out to grandfather. So again, here the verb is called. Here the verb is called. Question number 3, they reached a small house. They reached a small house. Again, here the verb is reached. Here the verb is reached. Then he shouted for the man who lived there. Here we have two verbs, shouted and lived. The underlined verbs are in the simple past tense. You have a present tense, past tense, future tense. Again, in the present tense, simple present, it will go on like that. So you can just have a look upon such topic also. The underlined verbs are in the simple past tense. They refer to actions that happened in the past. To form simple past tense from simple present tense, we will add D or ED to the verbs. So, to convert, to change a simple present tense to a simple past tense, we will be adding what? We will be adding D or ED to the verb. Did you understand? Yeah. To make a simple present tense to a simple past tense, to the verb you add D or ED. To the verb you add D or ED. See over here, shock. Shock is a simple present tense. To make it into simple past, you just add ED. So it will be shocked. Call, to make it into simple past, you just add ED. So it should be